Arc over here.
And focus heal.
Getting back some more. Let's play X Nordics. When last we left off, some shit went down. Sleepy juice.
Bunyan.
And now, we go to the Ark. Can I just get to the Ark? Head to the Ark. Okay. 10 for 10. Oh, no buried treasures at least. Only puzzles.
Only stuff.
Only fans.
Definitely not.
I can never find new types of mana seeds. Damage infliction plus 1%. That's not bad. Oh, Rainbow Strong Arm. All stats plus 6. All stats plus 3. All substats up. Well, I wouldn't want that because I need to keep my defense far from my attack. In terms of disparity. Discrepancy. What you looking up now? More spooky body hiding?
No.
Oh, weird.
That is weird, but yes.
Let me check our EQ. Yep. Alright. This is very labyrinthine so far. But also kind of not. Everything here is locked. Yeah.
Look strong.
Get out of here. Oh, clump. That 30% damage affliction is actually pretty nice.
The damage.
Is there anywhere I can go through here?
Can you grab the thing from there?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Nope, cannot.
Nothing for you.
Oh. There we go. You bastard. What the fuck are you doing, Karja?
Just jumping.
Just dredging, boss.
Pierce through.
Okay. That skill's real nice. I likes it.
Karja, even after sealing her consciousness, she is still able to fight as one with you, Adel. Perhaps it is your bond as shield brethren that allows her to do so. We simply must find a way to save her.
Okay, shortcut. Nice. Before I muck this up. Oh, they're piercing through, alright. They're Pierce Brosnan through. That's your favorite Bond, right?
Sure. I don't really have a favorite.
Yes, you do. That's a lie, and it's Daniel Craig.
That is pretty good.
Freaking liar.
I mean, like, that's, like, it was just because, like, I watched those most recently, but I wouldn't say, like, it's my favorite.
I would, because it is.
Because it is.
Nothing left down here. Good skill. You good?
Yeah.
You Baja blasting?
A little bit.
Okay. Our damage output is crazy good now. Our ability to take damage is very low now, though. How did I whip that? Better the stronger.
Yeah.
Go. Thunder gloves. Inflict foes with paralysis. No. Oh, I am fished. What you looking up? We already know how to dump a body.
Do you though?
Yep.
I don't think
we learned the science of body dumping.
Let's catch our breath.
Cinder blocks is good, yeah.
Is it? Maybe.
He's good, yeah. During curse build up. Alright, more break. Alright, what are we fighting? Ghost of Rolo? Golost?
Golost.
Rollo housed a multitude of flora and fauna within his ark.
He was a nerd.
This section of it was presumably used to accommodate them.
Why'd he go and do that?
Rollo harbored much regret over the countless lives he claimed in the past.
Oh, yes. I kill thousands of humans. I'll save a penguin, that evens out.
I imagine you wish to redress those wrongs.
Well, ain't that noble of him?
Hey, Dad.
Didn't realize his hull held so much history.
Didn't realize he was...
Not that I give a picker's ass one way or another.
Crimson.
Well, if it ain't my however many greats, granny, and Lalila. You're looking fresh-faced yourself, Adol. You know, I held out a sliver of hope that the throne would tie this up with that neat little bow.
Then why'd you attack us before we got there?
Turned out to be a bust, though, eh?
So you survived.
You expected me to go down with the ship? Not before I get what I'm after. Now hand over Rolo back there.
No.
What's this? Old Grand Sealer consciousness away or something? Won't do much good, aside from delaying the inevitable. Soon enough, she'll brush that seal off and strew disaster out every which way.
Karja is a living memento of Ilina. You ought to be cherishing her if anything.
Nah.
Karja is in Rolo's clutches now. Doesn't end with her either. That whore son robbed Ilina of her life and her dream along with it. How's war holding up?
Not great.
Never stood a chance. He's off on that one-way trip to Harside and Walhalla now.
I see. Well, good on him. It's been a long 10 years of us tearing up the battlefield together.
Your nose is running.
Huh?
Drop the tough act, Grimson. Every time you try to choke back tears, they just come out in sniffles and snot instead.
What'd you find?
Both of them were.
Shut your gob.
Shut your gob, dude.
Stings, don't it?
No.
Oh.
Making it all the way to Bretagne, just to have one of our own stab us in the back.
Yep.
Gods blind me. Just how long do we have to keep these plundering expeditions up?
That we're rich and famous.
Even I've had more than I can stomach.
How long? Try forever.
Yeah.
Losing our homeland to the dire winter drove us Normans into eking by on what we can loot for over a century. Can't well think of any other way we can live this late in the game.
Why not make one for yourself then? A new homeland, that is.
Huh? Who the devil are you? Take whatever you're peddling and beat it. Can't you tell a couple of chewed up, shat out warriors when you see them?
My name is Ilina Balta. I was raised here in Karnak, but my veins run with the blood of Normans.
Good for you.
On that note, how would you like to be my shield brother?
You're what? I wrote the lass off as a nutcase. Didn't humor her one bit at the start. But she just kept coming back to see me. That day, the next. And
See,
every
Shield
day.
Brothers get together.
I learned that her father had gone off to Walhalla during an expedition. For us Norman warriors, being Walhalla bound's the highest honor there is. But after losing her dear old dad, she didn't find the idea all too compelling.
What good is Walhalla if it means leaving everyone else behind in a living needle hell?
Early on, Ilina attempted to put a fleet of her own together.
And she did.
We Normans had become sea-going brigands after the dire winter forced us off our native land.
Yep.
So Ilina wanted to find us a place where we could live in peace, without discrimination. But try as she did to muster some allies to the cause, no one gave her so much as a sidelong glance.
My best side eye.
At first, I'd only stuck around to kill time while my wounds closed up. Back then, Karnak was packed to the brim with Norman expeditioners. Ilina played it slow and steady, calling out to every ear she could bend to. Sure enough, she started gathering up a group of supporters, one member at a time. Some had grown weary of fighting, while others longed for untouched frontiers. By the time we built up Balta Island as the hub of our voyage to find a new homeland,
That became our
I
home.
realized that seeing Ilina's dream through had become my own.
Oh.
Then,
Along came Zeus.
Tip Zeus.
Wrong mythology.
planting roots in new soil and making a life as new Normans. That was the dream she envisioned.
Grimson.
A dream where I need socks.
Now you know why I'm so bent on putting Rolo under the dirt. That's the least I can do to honor the woman whose ambitions outlived her. After what happened to Ilina, I could see from a Cremelia away that Karja might be targeted as her next blood relative. How the Trident didn't recognize Karja as Rolo's descendant, though, is beyond me.
Could it be? Did purposefully foster Rolo's return in order to defeat him?
Thanks, Dad.
Was that your reason for sending Karja out on Lysandras?
Go ahead. Call me a failure of a father. I'll just take it in stride.
No, you won't.
How could you?
Adel, it wasn't right. The way we made our problems into yours.
Nope.
But it won't be much longer now. We're putting an end to this whole kit and caboodle.
Like, you knew she was a super giga killer, and you told me to get shackled with her shield brother anyway. Loser. Why couldn't you just talk things out?
Karja, you mean? Since that day, I've sunk everything I've got to give into paving my way here. The point of no return's long gone now.
Yeah.
Karja? She regained consciousness on her own?
No.
What do you know? Turns out just one punch won't cut it. Two
You're
or
not
three
Saitama
ought to
then.
do the trick. Who am I kidding? Let's go 10.
Back to your senses, are ya? Sorry to say, though, it ain't gonna change what I gotta do.
I'm just gonna beat you down.
Fine by me. You've got my back, right, shield brother?
Sure do. Always, I love you.
Good answer. Time to...
Well, say your goodbyes, Rolo.
Ooh. Alright, so he does have shield breaking.
You two are really hanging in there. Question is, how long can you keep it up?
Ooh. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh. Okay. Dear old dad's got dad dearest.
Looking like real shield brethren now.
Oh, thanks to you.
I'm my own brother.
Leave you in the dust, Grimson!
I'd sure like to see you try. This one's gonna hurt. Well, this is around what I expected. Yeah. Too bad it's also the most you can handle. Time you breathe your last, Rolo.
Grimson's not playing around. I'm getting pretty pissed off over here. You better be ready to eat your words!
Come on, Dad. I thought you were him.
What's it you gotta do to achieve your dream?
Get over yourself.
That was too easy. Dad went down like a chump.
Hey! There's a lot more where that came from.
Oh, don't threaten me with a good time.
Did we get him?
Not too shabby. Gotta say, the years are really catching up to me.
Yeah, you're old.
Thing is, I'm in too deep to go down and out.
Phase 2? Form 2?
Such speed!
Even you can't break those cuffs.
Grimson,
These are my cuffs. Elena's cuffs.
Flamey, did those cuffs just...
Why are you such a loser, Grimson? I thought I married the berserker and not some little baby puppy man.
it can't be.
Elena, is that you?
It's always
the same with you, isn't it? Can't communicate with others worth squat, yet you'll bust your butt to the bone for them.
What?
Mom?
Yep, that's me.
All this time, you were the shackles of mana binding these two together?
Hey, Karja, I got your mom's permission to stay with you forever.
By what means?
I don't really have a grasp on it myself, save that it's allowed me to watch over my daughter. My Karja,
Oh,
you've
the
been
baby.
Watching?
Of course, you're my baby.
As for you, Grimson,
Divorce papers. Ghost
I
smack?
could swear I said not to torment yourself over me. So why is it that I find you crossing blades with our little girl?
No.
Ilana.
You aren't the one at fault. And neither is Karja, needless to say. You didn't just support my dream. It just so happened that a few teensy little mishaps piled up from there. Am I wrong?
Teensy little mishaps. Now, if that ain't...
Rather than standing against Karja, you ought to be standing beside her. That's what a father does. Am I wrong?
I don't know. I've never been a father.
Karja, this is one cruel destiny I've saddled you with. You won't hear me apologize, though. But because it would mean regretting my bringing you into this world. Worst of all, it would be spitting on the life you've been striving So, instead of asking forgiveness, I'll be giving you all the support I can. Now and forever.
So we're shackled together forever.
I don't even know what. Thank you.
Just look at how much you've grown.
Yeah.
Adel?
Yes, Mom?
Sorry, you're the one who deserves an apology. What with the way I roped you into this mess.
That's true.
That said, I'm glad it was you who happened upon Leela's shell. Something tells me you would have lent a hand even without my meddling.
Yeah.
On that note, what do you say to becoming our son-in-law?
Yeah.
You'd make a fine
Well,
Norman.
thank- It's true. It's true. I like you, kid. I do. Hell yeah, I'll consider it.
I'm only joking, for the most part. Seems my time's up. I'll go with a smile, though. It's not often you get to speak from beyond the grave.
Not so fast.
Grimson, maybe try not to forget my parting words so quickly this time.
No,
The
yeah.
rest is up to you,
Are we just gonna have to fight the ghost of Rolo? Yeah, suckers. You're still latched.
Mom. What sheer force of will.
That's a good game.
It would seem those shackles are a manifestation of Ilana. How did that even happen?
I don't know.
The reason her will has assumed perhaps it would have been possible with the power of the Sea King's throne. I see.
Hey, Grimson!
Bah.
Now, you still looking to fight?
Nah, I sleep.
The mood's passed. Reckon I'll take some good long puffs and mull things over.
Puffs. Tears.
Let's move on ahead.
How is it raining inside this boat? Now we know we have an audience.
Hey, wouldn't want to embarrass ourselves in front of her, now would we?
I want to impress your mother. When I die, I'm going to her side. Yeah, you can't handle the pitch black. It's too much for you.
I can't, huh?
Let's get back to searching for Rolo's room. I'm not about to sit around waiting for a savior. Better to carve your own path forward.
Karja,
Yeah, that's what I thought.
your fortitude never ceases to amaze me.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I can see it on your face. Oh, Lord, the blue. can't make that jump.
No
It's
jumpies.
impossible. Alright, we're just zooming. How close are we to leveling up? Still some.
Forever away.
This is a weird little maze. I can pull that. Have to pull that. Okay. Where is it? There you is. You good?
Yeah.
Why you keep abandoning me?
I'm not abandoned.
You went out in the other room.
Yeah, I had to go so I could look at the socks that you wanted.
Oh, did you bring them?
You have no socks.
There are socks in the bag. Bring me some socks from the bag is what I was getting at. Can I land on the chest? I can land in the chest, technically. Mana, to me. Alright, that's everything in here. Missing 5 chests and 4 clusters. Oh, it's one of these, huh?
Wait there, Karja.
Switch!
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 Switch out!
Oh, they even match.
I know. I did so good.
Switch!
Something's here.
Can't climb that. Green crystal water. Is there something on her side? No. It is Adel's side. That's Carter's side. You good?
Yeah.
Why are you sleep yawning then?
I'm not sleeping.
Why are you yawning?
I'm not yawning.
Why are you sleeping?
I'm not sleeping. You can do it.
Probably not the intended method, but I can do. Oh, come on. Wait, no, okay, there it is.
Stronger the better.
The better, the better.
No, pretty sure I'm supposed to have one of the 2 gangs over there. Jump, Adel, come on.
Hone in. Mana!
I'm hitting the jump button.
It doesn't look like it.
You were saying?
It didn't. It didn't look like it.
Mana!
Oh, ending.
Okay, I guess.
Come on, Adel.
Probably close to the edge, I guess.
Hone in.
Gotta be running too.
Yeah, I guess so.
This is not hard. It's also not the intended way either.
Hone in.
You did it.
99% sure I need one of the two goons.
The goons.
Or both goons, rather.
Fly away.
That works.
Switch! Hey, a treasure chest!
Hey, a chest full of treasure. Hey, some basic beast spurts. Oh, come off it. That was stupid.
Switch.
Switch out!
Switch.
Okay.
I'm back, Karja.
Perfect. Sea Striker, knockback, frostbite, burn. Launch your mana-bound partner with a mighty swing. Get ready for me to get launched with a mighty swing.
Yeah.
Oh, you did a lot of damage.
I'm not too late!
Thanks. How's that? Switch. Fire in the hole. Fire in the hole.
What the hell did I just get? Schlimmenblauschen? The fuck is Schlimmenblauschen? Schneeblauschen. It does a lot of damage though.
we go. Spider-Man. Where's it from? Chong.
So if that does 11,000 damage.
Switch out! You take the lead! Switch!
I don't know. Okay, so Adel using it is what actually makes it do the damage.
Here goes!
Yeah, who needs Spider-Man 2 Miles Morales when you got Adel Kristen?
A rare
Miles
find.
Morales. Okay, there's one last chest up there. I need more darkness.
So much dark. Need more.
I do need more.
More lump.
Okay.
Let's catch our breath.
No, the thing.
What's this room?
It's the captain's quarters. What do you think it is, Karja? Call yourself a pirate?
Yar.
It's sparse, to say the least. While that may be so, the man would always furnish his quarters with only the barest of necessities.
A loser.
Wait a sec. Have you never been in this ark before, Leela? The two of us were not in each other's company from the deluge. Rolo was hastening to ensure the safety of all, and at that same time, we entrusted our daughter, Lana.
So you and Rolo had a girl.
Huh. Not what I would have.
Right on, Carly. Right on. Good stuff. I'm getting there. Very slowly.
Indeed. Sadly, that was the last and final time I ever saw her either. Must have left you at a real loss. Let's say we turn this place inside out then. Maybe it'll help us fill in a few blanks.
Which one is your favorite Crimson Dragon card? I like Black Rose Dragon.
I would appreciate that.
Although, friggin' Red Fiend Archdragon or whatever is pretty sweet too. Can't go wrong with Jack Atlas. Yeah, I know. There's 10 chapters plus the epilogue on the game. On the 10th day after the disaster, my destination was set. Once I reach it, however, there will be no coming back. Leela, Lana, forgive me. Okay. It may be the day that I took the throne. The time of reckoning had already been decided. No matter what retribution awaits me, I must face the consequences of my actions head on. Okay. Don't want to check that yet. Upon my arrival, I'll be sure to plant the flowers that she loved. Those delicate white bellflowers. Alright, what's in this box? Good box? Esoteric bounding text. Does it make it... Okay. Oh, doubles my mana barrier duration even further.
Valuable.
I don't really use mana barrier that often, but whatever. After much effort, Adel managed to open the uncooperative drawer. Inside was a single sheet of paper. It was a map to Viewpoint Isle.
Is this a hand-drawn sea chart?
You don't have technology, they're all hand-drawn, Karja.
Yes. It appears to map out the cicatrix. What's this X for? Comes with a note. The unconscious path where the rainbow meets the northern lights.
The Northern Lights, so in Aurora?
First thing that springs to mind is that island that keeps running away from us.
Yes.
Rainbow and unconscious path parts, on the other hand, have me lost. Maybe we're better off heading for wherever that X marks instead of racking our brains into mush.
Yeah. Huh, you really think so? X does mark the spot, I heard.
Come off it, Adol. Since when were you so wishy-washy?
Since you tried to kill me!
Karja's words may ring true. It isn't far from our current location.
All right, then it's settled. Let's circle back to the Sundress and set sail on the double.
Google's reconnaissance has marked the surrounding terrain and exploration points. No shot! Fact check that. No shot! Like, I can see it now that you pointed out. No shot. Bro ZD's everywhere. I love that guy.
Google, you're back.
He does kind of sound like he's trying to send me King Dragon's regards. Oh, yo. Pro ZD just gets around. He's great. Nice. I beat Grimson in one try. I absolutely wrecked him. So, since I'm playing on Nightmare, I'm going full-on glass cannon build because vitality and defense doesn't really matter anyway. You die in like 2 or 3 hits regardless. So, I'm just going full in on the darkness and strength to get that damage is increased by the difference between strength and defense, and I'm just going full on damage. I took him down in about 50 seconds or so. I beat Pro ZD's ass. Nice. Okay, is this a merchant ship? No, this is the Norgest. Board the Norgest. Hey, what's the big idea? Defeating us wasn't enough, eh? Came to finish the job while you're at it? Nah. Saves us the trouble of going after you instead. Princess, Adol, let's settle this for good. Right here, right now. Hold on a second. We're not looking to start any more scuffles. But if you don't stand down, we'll be forced to fight back. Sheathe your weapons, you two. Neither the princess nor Adol seem to bear us any hostility, even though they totally deserve it. Besides, we, like the Jarl, staked our lives on a battle we ultimately lost. There's no need to tarnish our pride as warriors any further. Skeeter, that's your excuse for caving in? We gotta take Rollo down eventually, for our families and our friends. If we let this chance slip by, she might actually become the real thing. Horik and Toki, right? Killing Rollo is the sound choice to make in order to protect both the island and all of Obelia Gulf. And if I do become Rollo, I'd want you to end my life without a second thought. But for now, I'd like you to give me more time. There's somewhere I still need to go. I only came here first because I wanted to see you all beforehand. Princess. There's no guarantee that I can get rid of Rollo, but I'm betting everything on this. You only have to wait until I return. Can you at least give me till then? Judging by circumstances, I take it the Sea King's throne wasn't able to do away with Rollo either. Yet you would ask us to believe there is still hope. I'm going to save my shield sister. That look on your face, it tells me you aren't saying this on baseless grounds. You have an excellent sibling here, Princess. And you yourself have truly come into your own. Fine. If you're really that set on it, we'll back off for now. Hate to admit it, but Gunnar has the right of things. It's easy to see that we're no match against you. Ha! Pushovers, the whole bunch of you. Don't come crying to me later if things end up going south. Whew, frankly, I'm relieved. We've done quite a bit of research to prepare in the event you become Rollo, Princess. But regrettably, all of our years of searching only ever arrived at the same answer. That's why I had to resolve it simply to get it over and done with. In the end, though, I want you to live, Princess. If there truly is another solution, I'd like to place my faith in it. Yeah, I mean, the rest of us only heard about this whole situation for the first time during that battle the other day. A part of me doesn't entirely get how much of a threat this Rollo really is, but even still. You and Adol are comrades, Princess. Comrades I want to protect. So we'll be cheering you on. Thanks. Sorry, Princess, but I haven't changed my mind. Letting the root of disaster live is no way to keep everyone safe. I may not stand much of a chance strength-wise, but when things get down to the wire, I'm coming after you. So if you start taking too much of your sweet time, well, here's your warning. Noted. Hey, how long do you plan on sitting around shirking work? It'll be nightfall soon if you don't move your asses fixing this ship up. Aye, sir. My apologies. And you two, is this really a time or place to be lollygagging? Go on and get lost before I grant you a grisly end. Bye, Dad. Alright, we'll see you later then. I'll be awaiting your safe return. May Har protect you. Okay, so... Where's that stinging ass penguin? So there's a lot more travel points. So 20 chests remain, which are probably here. 25 buried treasures, probably here. 25 crystal clusters, probably here. 5 travel points, probably not here. Yeah, okay. Anyway. I did do some fishing on Viewpoint Isle a moment ago, so let's see if that's enough for his refine the pilot. Grin. Gwah! Penguin just shook its head. Apparently the fish doesn't suit his palate. That's more like it. Good, Penguin. While we're at it, don't you think you're being a bit too picky? How about I give you a special lesson in breaking that habit? Gwah! This sure brings back some memories. She cured all of us of our fussy eating back in the day, too. Sure did. Gold Borses. Oh my gosh. I don't have any more ancient fish, you picky SOB. Okay.
Okay, let's go.
Alright, 146, 48. Okay. 48. Okay.
Did you just?
Yes, I did. You betcha.
Okay then. Interesting
There are ice
choice.
floes drifting all over the place.
Is it wrong?
I mean, no.
Okay then.
Tales of ships colliding with them and sinking.
It's like they
My
say,
boat's a little too
nature's as
freaking
beautiful
fast now.
as it is cruel. Stay on the alert.
Didn't put anything into handling.
I didn't.
Just speed.
I put everything into everything. Oh, I should actually be able to freaking go finish off the docks thing. Finally. Adventure? Nope. Runestones? Nope.
Here to ask.
Make it even faster. Maximum speed, maximum strength. I need more coral. More coral. More coral. 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 I really need that dark sea stone, but man, more coral. So much more coral.
Anything else? Didn't work.
Okay. Let's go give the doc the news. News doc. Just about prepared to concoct the new medicine. Shall we begin? Can't wait to see the final product. Are you going to use the workbench in the sickbay? Yes, that being said, there's one extra step to the process that slipped my mind. Oh, of course there is. Would you mind waiting a bit? Yeah, sure. Adel and Carter stood by in the sickbay. Several minutes later, Dr. Flair entered and began to concoct the medicine. Eventually... There, all finished. Huh, so this is made out of specular grass and those ingredients we gathered. As well as a bit of medicinal herb I brought over from my home village. The salsedon flower, you mean?
Yes.
The same one that you found for me. You see, when I used it before, I dried and preserved a bit of it for future use. Though not as potent as the original strain, I do believe it should interact nicely with the other reagents. Uh-huh. You lost me, but sure. Doesn't look too different from your average potion, though. So wait. Does this take place before Memories of Salsetta or after Memories of Salsetta? It sounds like It's weird because early on it sounded like we were taking him to go get the cell-scented flower. But now it sounds like we already did that. Weird. Okay, whatever. How well does it work? We shall find out in due time. What's gotten into you? His entire body is trembling, and he's burning up. Is he sick? No, these symptoms. Could it be? It's more effective than I ever conceived. I can't even move a single finger. Apologies, but could you bring that medicine over to me? Adol rushed to grab the potion and administered it to Dr. Flare. Ew, thank goodness, it worked like a charm. So we can consider this clinical trial a success. Tested it on himself. Homeboy's a homeboy. Hey, what's the big idea, Doc? Did you just drink poison on purpose? Yes, the same kind used on Callan Island, albeit diluted, of course. That was the extra step you did beforehand? Are you off your rocker? What kind of knucklehead would swig down poison used against Grieger? When developing new medicines, testing their effectiveness on humans is only a matter of course. I was confident in its antidotal properties, so the probability of success was extremely high. I miscalculated the amount of poison, though. A little walk on the wild side, wouldn't you say? Nerves of steel doesn't even begin to describe you. I knew you weren't the same as any old doctor, but this is pushing things straight into mad scientist territory. You have any idea how panicked Adel and I were? I apologize for any concern I've caused, but I'm already in my late 40s, older than both of you combined. And yet I was blessed with this opportunity as a result of Adel's previous actions. A once-in-a-lifetime chance to chase my dreams in these lands I once could only ever imagine. Can you blame me for wanting to leave no challenge unfaced? If such a thing constitutes madness, then that must be what having a dream is all about. Listen to me rattling off such childish notions at my age. Rather humorous, isn't it? Never change, Dr. Flare. Oh, I learned from the best. Honestly, I'm flabbergasted beyond words. But I guess I do get where you're coming from, if even only a bit. Almost feels like there's part of me that wants to take a page out of your book. Is that so? Admittedly, though, I did perhaps go a bit overboard on this occasion. I'll reflect on that properly later. For now, being able to confirm this potion's efficacy is a wonderful thing. The ingredients are still exceedingly difficult to procure, however, more effort will be required to bring it to practical use. I was pleased to learn what a compatible addition to the cell-scented flower made. It only reinforces my need to obtain more of the original strain. We'll get to Salsetta one way or another. Oh, so then we're going to get more Salsetta flowers for him, so he just had some in town at the time. So no, we didn't go to Salsetta yet. Once we've overcome our current battles, that is. Age might set you two apart, but I swear you're cut from the same cloth. Yeah, the crazy blanket. After Dr. Flare left to gather his findings on this new creation.
Just about does it.
Oh man, it'd be nice to be able to actually make those, but you know, no empty bottles. Whatever.
Let's keep sailing.
Wait, there's more?
Mind taking the helm?
Oh, come on, Rafe. Why do you got a thing?
Something you want to make?
You got handicrafties? Damage infliction plus 30%. Yeah, I'll make another one of those, actually.
Happy to make myself useful.
Normal attacks deal no break damage.
Happy to make myself useful. Anything else
Yeah.
you want to make? See you later.
Sorry to bring this up out of nowhere, kiddos, but I've got a favor to ask you both. A favor? Yeah, but no need to start sweating. It's nothing shady. Oh, you're not Rafe. Basically, what I have for you here is a little treasure hunt of sorts. Take a look at this. Mandy presented a hand-drawn sea chart. But this is... this isn't like the other treasure charts we've sometimes find. You draft this up yourself? Let's just say there's a bit of a personal matter I've been looking into. It's also the reason I came to these seas in the first place. Would appreciate your help with it if you got the time. This thing is weirdly true to life. This place maps out looks vaguely familiar, too. Fine, we'll keep an eye out. The sea chart appears to be pointing at the northwest of Termina Island in Karnak waters. Maybe a good idea to check it out when the time allows. Okay.
All right, let's go.
We're zooming along.
Zoom, zoom, zoom.
We're going so fast now.
Full speed ahead.
How fast we go. Right at the end of the game.
Yep. Would have been nice a little bit before that.
Man,
But, you know.
this weather is gorgeous.
Slow. Okay. Salvage. Alright. Salvage successful. Big box. Full of an engraved ring. The details of this thing are pretty elaborate. Would probably fetch a hefty sum. What's wrong? Nothing. I just can't believe we found it. Was it your modest powers that made it happen, or maybe it's been waiting for me all this time? Hate to break it to you, but that ring isn't worth all that much. It's actually my own handiwork from a long time ago. That's incredible. Sorry to kill your excitement, but that ain't the issue here. What was it doing at the bottom of the sea? Any connection with this passenger ship that capsized a few years ago? You guys have put that list together already. Leave it to a Norman, I guess. Originally, I was just budding artist living on the outskirts of the Roman Empire. Didn't have much in the way of talent, though, so making ends meet was a struggle. But I did have my childhood friend. She was my one constant supporter. It's funny. Looking back, that was the happiest period of my life. Then one day, when my financial situation grew desperate, I tried to taking a crack at forgery. It was just to raise a little extra change, but ironically enough, I had more of a knack for it than I ever did for being original. My works flew off the shelves, and the money was just too good for me to pass up. It caused quite a stir in the artistic community. That caught the attention of the Roman army, leading to my arrest. Then one day, while I was in prison, I received some news. My friend, the girl I'd let down, had taken a trip and gone missing. I didn't know about the accident until recently. The more I put pieces together about her whereabouts, the more I turned my eyes away from the truth. I figured I'd never find anything, but it turns out our engagement ring actually survived all this time. So he's the criminal we saved on the boat a while back from the Griegers. It's a miracle, though maybe an overly cruel one. Can't think of a more fitting punishment. Blinded by gold, I lost sight of what was really important. There's still hope to be found in this. Yeah, it means that your lover held on to that ring wherever she went. She brought it along with her to Obelia Gulf for a reason. I don't think that's something to make the worst of. Appreciate the kind words, but don't worry about me. I figured this was how things went, and now I have closure. I just need to accept it and move forward. Thanks, you two. Maybe she didn't die, though. Okay. Anyway. Rogue Sea is still a lot in the Rogue Sea, actually. Okay, anyway. Okay.
Let's go.
Man, I wish I could put a pin in the map. I want to go this way. I have to go this way like this.
Smooth and steady sailing.
Oh. The ice chunks damaged me.
They got you good.
And I will always love you.
Winds, give
What?
me strength.
I took damage from an iceberg.
Yep.
Titanic,
Yep.
right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Close shave there.
Hey, take the
There are still more scenes and things.
Adel.
Can I talk to you for a sec? No. What do you have to tell me? Oh, it's not really a big deal or anything, but I have fallen deeply, madly, irrevocably in love with you. Thanks, Adel. Same thing. For what? Think back to our showdown against Grimson. Remember when I managed to will myself back to my senses? Yeah, spite. To be honest, that wasn't something I did on my own. It sure looked like it was. It was your voice. Aww. These cuffs my mom made. The whole time I could hear your voice encouraging me through them. And it's because of that I managed to get a hold of myself. So thank you. Don't sweat it, sis. I don't think I actually settled things with Grimson back there. All that's left is the first step toward it. But before I make peace with him, I gotta make it with myself first. My mom and you are keeping all that balance that's taking root in me at bay. And you two aren't the only ones. Everyone on the Sandras is too. It's thanks to so many people having my back that I'm able to stand here now. So in order to repay the favor, I've got to step up to whatever lies ahead with all my might. I don't know what's going to happen from here on out. But if there's ever a time where I can't make it on my power alone, I want you to help me, Adel. Of course, that was my plan from the start. Yeah, I'm counting on you. Alright, time for us to set out.
And, by the way, Adel, I'm glad you ended up being my first shield brother. That's all. Now let's get moving already.
Can't. I like the way you move it. But there's still more. Talk to me, Dogi. What's wrong, Dog Man? Oh, hey, you two. Good timing. There's something I want you to hear. Can you lend me your ears for a sec?
Ears lending.
Free sure feels nice out here. It was blowing like this just when we first came here to Obelia Golf. So what did you want to talk about? What would you say if I told you that I was going to join the Baltic Sea Force? I'd tell you no, we have so many more adventures to go on where I need the Wall Crusher. What? Where's this coming from all of a sudden? The night before we left Balta Island, someone in the Sea Force invited me to enlist. Said a big fella and a former thief like me would be a perfect fit. He was pretty deep in his cups at the time, though, so I figured he was just joking around. Seems like he caught wind of my performance on the Sandras from Felia, though. And recently, I got an earnest and completely sober invitation. That's so. Thinking it over, you're definitely cut out for the pirate life. Your ability, your attitude, and your work on board the ship are just as good as any Normans. But above all is the honorable way you treat your comrades. Being reliable without any give or take in the equation is the most important quality a crewmate can have. Kind of soft soaping it there, I'd say. But to be honest, I'm thinking I might just take him up on the offer. I set out with some half-assed idea about challenging myself to become a bigger man, whatever that means. And all I am now is the same thief who can't decide how he wants to move forward. Despite that, there are people in this gulf who can make me feel needed. Well, it's not uncommon for outsiders to become Normans themselves. Felia, for example. I've seen what you can do first, so I wouldn't be opposed to you joining up. Only thing is,
Right.
it'd mean toss away my invite to go to Salsetta. That's why I wanted to ask what you thought, Adel. If I chose to stay with the Normans, would you support me on that? Nope. If that's what you want, then you should do it. But I'd still like to travel with you more. I see. Thanks, Adel. My mind's made up now. Snatch that right up. I'm going with you to Salsetta and whatever adventures lie beyond.
Yeah,
Because I am Dogi. Blue hair and awesome. Wait, huh? How'd you end up landing there? I just need to know my boy was my boy. I can't travel with somebody who don't support me. It's a complete 180 from everything you were leading up to. Sorry about that. It is true that I was conflicted, though. The offer to join the Sea Force was a tempting one, almost too good for the likes of me. But at the same time, our voyage so far has been the most fun I've had in my entire life. The feeling I got from this first adventure with Adel is one I don't think I can ever get enough of. So I'd like to stick with this guy here and keep on seeing more of the sights I've never seen before. What you said just now gave me the final push I needed to realize this. In other words, whether you like it or not, you're stuck with me from here on out. And yeah, he's with us in some way, shape, or form in like every game. Because like he's our homeboy. That's just how much these adventures of yours have got me hooked. I'm happy to have you, Dogi. You're the dog man. Yeah, right back at you. I swear, whatever these two are going on about is beyond me. Dude, you wouldn't get it. as bros. Still, I can't help but feeling jealous, but only a little. Alright, so I don't know what Affinity does. I think it's just, hey, more stuff. Take what I want from Leela. Adel, Karja, I have a request to make of you. Would you be willing to bring me to the ruined capital of Ribe? You mean the rundown city in Specular Bay? Oh, right, I guess you did used to live there, huh? I haven't returned so much as once since the Great Calamity. I know it's selfish of me to ask this given the circumstances, but now that I've been freed from my seal, I thought I should see it again for myself. It's not really worth it, but sure. Yeah, but don't tell what might happen down the line, so better make sure that there's nothing you'd have to regret leaving undone. And more importantly, you're part of this ship's crew. Granting your request is also part of the job. Thank you. I'll accompany you when you disembark at Ribe. Any time will be just fine.
Let's do this.
It's fine time. Okay. Ruined capital of Ribaderci.
Okay.
Where do you want me to go? I am here. Oh. Is this truly Ribe? I knew it wouldn't be the same as I remembered, but to think it would have transformed so completely. Feel like going back to the ship after all? No, I'm alright. Let's take a look around, shall we? Alright, well, we've got the capital all cleared out, so... Ribe, capital of the Duchy of Norgard, the land built by the great leader from the north. This monument was erected here shortly after the nation's founding, and the words inscribed upon it were proposed by the citizens themselves. He must have been a great king. Seems like it. You can sure tell his people were fond of him. Indeed. I still remember how put upon he looked back when he said, "Who'd call an ex-pirate a great anything?" he said. Well, when you put it that way, this rock's pretty much sitting in the nation's doorstep, right? Probably embarrassing to have it singing his praises at everyone coming in. Never would have guessed that Rollo had a bashful side, though. He was only human, after all. Quite. Just so, just so. Oh. Dang, dude, just gets it done. This area was the castle town. Its enormous marketplace stretched far and wide. It's basically the ruins of Rea Lucaria. Rollo and I came by to pay a visit many a time. The king went out to personally check up on his people. That's not something that happens much in this day and age. He felt it was best for him to see his subjects' faces in person. I still remember how they smiled when I stood before them, holding our newborn daughter. The fact that I was a spirit wouldn't even occur to me back in those days. You must have been happy. Yes, very much so. Whee! Yes. Oh yeah, I got the moves. That building sure is high up there. I'm guessing it's the manor castle of the Duchy of Norgard, yes. Though now it is merely a shadow of its former self. It was utterly ravaged by the first two waves to assail the country. Waves that towered high enough to kiss the very skies. Thanks to Rollo's premonitions, the arcs were already prepared by that time. Rollo's vassals worked themselves ragged to prepare the arcs. Many among them were members of his former crew. Even after Rollo was rid of his malice, they remained loyal to him until the very end. Did they now? The way I heard it was his own crew was so scared to death of him during his pirate days. But as for the true malice-free Rollo, well, it would have been nice to see that side of him that had made it to the legends. Yeah, well, you know. Idle, Karja, and Leela continue making their way throughout the ruins, eventually coming to an overlook from which the floodgates could be seen. The Lana Floodgates. They, at least, are just how I remember them. Oh, he named them after his daughter. Lana. We saw the name on a runestone. Isn't she the daughter I had with Rollo? Yes. Just said that, yeah. On the day of the great calamity struck, Rollo and I left her in the caravan with just trusty vassals. Thereafter, Rollo and the ark he boarded ultimately vanished, whereas I made for Ceratus Island to seal away his malices. 100 years have come and gone since that day, and my daughter has long since passed from this world. I could hardly have been a more uncaring mother. I'm certain she resented me for it. You're overthinking it. Yes, perhaps so. Huh? What was that just now? Oh, Spock. Is something down there? Hard to say from over here. Makes you curious, doesn't it? Yeah, let's go. I can't always lose it in the waves when we bring the ship up close. We can try from the floodgates. Let's move, Leela. Oh, very well. Like I had a nap. I have soda. Why the heck am I sleepy?
So sleep. Much sleep.
Floodgate Interior? Floodgate Sluices? Ah, Floodgate Sluices. Okay.
Alright, let's go.
Should be a good spot to rest.
What do we get? It's a book detailing how much Lana actually hated her mother. Now, we're a little too far up to see it, but there's definitely something down there. Question is, what comes next? Fishing it out? You really think you're that good of an angler? I don't get the sense that he had fished up a small bottle once before. Remembering how that went should do the trick. Don't know how that would even work, but if anyone can manage it, it's you. Go ahead and give it a shot. I guess he is just that good of an angler. Fished up a runestone fragment somehow because he's the man. That thing's kind of dinky. Yes, there's no mistake. I sense the power of a runestone within it. But why was it here, of all places? Mama, I hate you. Dad, Mom, I hope you're well, wherever you are. It's been almost a year since I began living with Uncle. A whole lot of people from the outside have gathered up at the village we call home now. These days, I've started calling Uncle my second dad. I still feel lonely sometimes, but I've decided not to cry about it anymore. So you don't have to worry about me. I promise that I'll grow stronger. As long as I keep who I want to be in mind, I'm sure I'll get there someday. Uncle's told me over and over about how you led your lives, and I'm going to do my best to follow in your footsteps. Even if we never see each other again, you'll always be my mom and dad, forever and ever. We'll be right here, rebuilding our lives in this sea, so please, keep watching over us, wherever you are. Yo, you're crying.
No, I'm not crying.
You're crying.
I'm not actually. Not crying. Yeah, that's right.
Get you again.
No. It wasn't a mistake.
I need to stretch my legs. Adel, was that? It definitely was. Thought so. How? After all these years? To me, the mana in that runestone felt gentle, but powerful at the same time. It was like the sea, the same way your mana is, Leela. This stone she poured her feelings into has been waiting here ever since it was washed ashore all those years ago. Waiting for you to return someday so it can make sure her message got through to you. Not that I can say any of that for sure, it's just the sense that I get. No, I think you're exactly right, Karja. Lana. Adel, Karja, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Never did I imagine such a thing to come of this trip. Good thing we came, huh? Yes, it certainly is. My daughter has long since departed this world, but her sentiments yet remain. She passed them down her family line, and now they have extended to you, Adeline Carter, and all the others as well. I, too, cannot allow myself to keep living in the past. Same goes for us. There's no telling what awaits us up ahead, but that's not going to stop us from moving forward. Indeed. Afterward, Leela returned to the Sandras, the runestone fragment clasped firmly in hand. Firmly grasp it.
I have to keep facing forward.
Useless reward. Cool. Carter was on the Undying Fleet, was followed multiple times on the coast of Anchor Island. Okay. See Prince of Grieger coming from an island in the Rogue Sea.
Did the Penguin send us a letter?
No, Hugel sent us a letter saying, "Hey, some crazy shit might be going down. You better get on that."
We might want to.
I don't have any more freaking ancient fish. Where the hell is Anchor Island? Wish it was an easier way to see this.
There's no list?
Does it look like there's a list?
No. Do you want some help?
Yes.
I suppose I can help.
Volva, Termina, Dieback, Karnak Surround. I think it has to be in one of the earlier seas.
It is.
Which sea? Oh, there it is. Anchor Island.
Okay. So just
Yep.
Alright, let's go.
Okay. Something off the coast. But at first I have to go here, and then it'll be like, oh yeah, they'll be off the coast. I'll be like, I'm gonna blow them up. Blow them into smithereens. You got nothing. Get out of here, old woman. You're weak. Your wares are terrible. Okay. Show me where the evil is, and I will go blow it up. Like a lot at this rate. Oh, young Adeline Carter, I take you read my letter? Chief Nell, I see that Chief Isaac's here too. We heard the news, yeah. The Undying Fleet's been spotted offshore Anchor Island and Fallen Island, right? Indeed, they showed no sign of going on the attack so far. But we learned from the experience just how terrible their wrath can be. The villagers are all incredibly anxious. Is it two separate flotillas? The designs of the ships in each group are distinct, so we're fairly certain they're two different groups, yes. It's hard to believe both appeared by sheer coincidence, though. I'd wager there's something more to this. That's so. Strange are so active now that the Trident's no more. And it just so happens that the Bolt of Seaforth is oddly passive right now, too. Might be more efficient for us to handle the situation ourselves, considering. Nice. Ooh, you really? You have our thanks. Just knowing you'll be on the case is a relief. Do you have any idea where the Undying Fleet will show up next? If the pattern holds, the flotilla by Anchor Island will likely appear before long. Alright then, we'll take care of things over here first. We wouldn't want the one near Fallen Island causing trouble in the meantime, though. Can you tell the villagers to stay on the lookout, Chief Isaac? Of course, we're counting on both of you. Hooray!
Okay, let's go.
Alright, I'm gonna go blow them up.
You go blow them up.
Look, that's one huge Undying Fleet flotilla. That's not all. Their flagship looks awfully familiar. Isn't that yours? It's hers, alright. No two ways about it. What's it doing here? No idea, but we ain't just seeing things, that's for sure. And if it's menacing Anchor Island, it's exactly yours flotilla. That means Miss Karja. I know. Bring us in, Adel, but be careful. Engage in Dying Fleet Flotilla. We're gonna blow them up. Wreck them up.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I got blown up.
And game over.
Okay.
Close shave there.
We're just zooming. Yawn, yawn, yawn. Alright, taken down. Wrecked him up. Grah! My mighty flotilla is unsinkable. Prepare to die, insolent monowielders. From this day onward, everything under the skies is ours to rule. Is this their leader? Doesn't seem like the sharpest axe in the shed. One way or another, we're taking him down, Shield Brother. Yawn the Palooza. Maybe they were yours lackeys. More likely than not, yeah. But if that's all there is to this, it doesn't explain why they were drifting around Anchor Island. Was it Hoogle, another letter? Daniel opened up the new message. Fallen Island is approaching a village. Please help us. Nah. Damn it, of all the timing. Do you think it's a coincidence? Hard to say, but one way or another, I've got a bad feeling. Let's head out, but stay on guard. On guard. Okay. Okay. New flotilla. New home villa.
Winds, give me strength.
A new flotilla sighted? I know that flagship anywhere. That's Logger's ship, the Uvaldi. I'm surprised it's still seaworthy. Take caution, it says peculiar power aboard. Good to know. All hands prepared to engage. We're ending this once and for all. Alright. I'm gonna knock their block socks off. Oh, they got lasers.
Okay then.
Yay, we sunk the Uvaldi. So you made it here after all, just as we hoped you would. When the three generals died, we lost our way, but then he arrived and gave us new purpose. We shall pay him back in full by advancing his ambitions. Huh? No idea what you're ranting about. But we don't got time to play along. You're going down, here and now. Quite. Yawn, 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 yawn. So we're dealing with the Grieger peons left after the three generals died. One thing's for sure now, they're not just moving at random. Seems they've got a goal. Agreed. Why else would they bring out the tried and sold flagships? Though, come to think of it, isn't there one left? Older should have had his own. There it is.
Party.
Hugel. Another letter? Seriously? Ulder's flagship, the Ragnhilder, has been spotted charting a course near Karnak. What? This was just a diversion. They got us hook, line, and sinker. We're heading over. Now. Indeed.
We go. We sail. Oh, we teleport. We don't.
We don't teleport.
Oh, well, we basically teleport.
Oh, hey there. Wasn't expecting to see you again.
Oh, that's a big boat.
Oh, purple? Or...
What a stupid question.
Okay.
What's Rose look like, though?
That's why I asked.
We're zooming along.
The blinding is pink.
I do not like those handles.
you wouldn't be getting those handles. It's literally just the cover.
Oh, cover?
Yeah.
Huh?
The cover.
Cover for what chair?
Your chair.
This chair?
Yes.
You already bought a cover.
No, I didn't.
Then buy it.
I'm going to.
The cover you showed me the other day.
Oh,
What?
the character ones?
Yeah, the hoe. Yeah, I don't know if I'll 100% the whole game, but I'm gonna try. I probably won't 100% the fishing related stuff, but I'm gonna do mostly other stuff. If I happen upon the 100% fishing, I'll probably do it, but I won't go out of my way for that. Something's coming at us, starboard side. Cannon fire? We're in Neefle Hell. You're kidding. It didn't come from that ship over there, did it? Long fire? Oldard's flagship. But we should be way out of its range. Not today. Big can. Oh, they got the Buster Boy. That explains they're using one of those artilleries from the Sea Fortress. Well played, Grieger. They have us outranged and outgunned. We can't just keep them shelling. We can't just let them keep shelling us. Adel, dodge their fire and bring us as close as you can. Easy peasy. One down. Burn faster, boat. Oh, that's a big bomb. Alright. Tenacious as ever, you little whelp. Wait, I know that voice. Who's that again? Wipe that blank stare off your face, redhead. I know you remember me. The illustrious name is Duzgevlan, or whatever. But these days I go by the Supreme Commander of our United Front. Yeah! Supreme Commander? That runt? Seriously? Looks like he took advantage of all the recent chaos to bring all the straggling Grieger together. I didn't think it was weird how he never showed up again after that last time. So this whole ruse was his doing, huh? Strange. I feel like I've seen him somewhere before. You've just been outplayed by a gambit I've been playing since the day I slipped my way out of that horrible sea battle. All I have to do now is dispose of you eyesores and the world will be mine for the taking. I'll give you one chance. Bow down, worship me, and become my minions. Otherwise, I think you know what'll happen next, don't you? Or maybe you still haven't figured out why I bothered luring you here in particular? Oh. Let him die. I don't care. What? You rotten little bastard! Oh, humans, so earnest and noble. Look at them, working their hearts out to rebuild their home. Why, it almost makes me want to turn the place into a smoking crater all over again. Gee! This isn't good. He's taking the whole town of Karnak hostage. And he's not bluffing. That artillery is well within range. But we have to do something or he'll sink the Sandras instead. Damn it all. Do we really have to choose one over the other? Wait, everyone, look over there. Are you really sure about this? If it doesn't work out in the worst case scenario, the town won't make it out unscathed. Even if we don't intervene, they'll sink the Sandras and come for us next. That means our only choice is to take action the best way we can. Hang tough, Gren. Alright, get ready, men. It's time to put the ace of the hole we borrowed from the Baltic Sea Force to good use. We've got plenty of powder and ammo to spare. Now let's give our uninvited guests a taste of Karnak hospitality. Yeah! Blah, 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 blah. Blowing them up. Yeah! Those sneaky, no-good stinkers, since when did they have cannons hidden away? Fine, if they're so intent at being a threat, we'll just wipe them out and their miserable town off the map. The hell you will! We got cannons too, son. Oh, rats, took my eyes off the other stinkers. I won't let you fire a single shot, and neither will we. Adel, Miss Karja, now! Oh yeah, surfboard, but boating. You're gonna get wrecked, dude. Sorry we took so long. Your ski men's here now. Yeah? They boarded us? Hey you, take some responsibility and deal with these pests. Wait, what? Get them, crew. Yawn tizzle. Freeze. Uh-oh, Adel went down, which means I'm gonna go down. Done? Done. Done and dusted. That's the last of the grunts, which just leaves... He got away, didn't he? Oh, he's a Grieger rider. My whole crew have gone in a matter of moments. That was far too close for comfort. Yeah, but I'm still coming out on top in the end. For I surpass even the Trident, as the mightiest general of all Grieger kind. Farewell, fools! Oh, got him. Now, Hoogle. Fucking loser! Loser! Blah! About time we settled this. You ready? went down like the chumpiest chump that ever chumped. Yeah! Were you even trying to put up a fight? What? My body? No, I can't disappear. Not like this. When it comes down to it, what did I even live for? Day after day of toil and drudgery at the hands of my superiors. Nothing to dream of but climbing the chain of command. It can't end like this. It can't. I haven't accomplished a thing. No! Just like real life. It's too close to home, dear.
A little bit.
I wouldn't know. I'm my own boss. He was a despicable little mongrel, but I gotta admit, I felt kind of sorry for him at the end. Yeah, all his efforts were wasted. Normans who die valiantly in battle are welcome into the halls of Valhalla. When it comes to Grieger, though, a bit late to be asking this, but just what are they anyway? Hey! Good stuff. Well, plenty of time for the hard questions later. We're going to have our hands full cleaning up after this. Thankfully, Karnak emerged from the encounter intact. In the wake of the battle, the remaining stragglers of the Grieger fleet dispersed to the winds. Adel and his friends took a moment to make sure everyone was alright, and then sent a report about the incident to the chiefs Nell and Isaac. Your familiars with Mayor Clement and Commander Gulliver are now at max. Sverkite. Highly rare used to forge a famed ancient sword.
Mind taking the helm?
Oh, brother. Can I forge the famed ancient sword now? Probably not.
Hey, how's your gear hold? What's next?
Okay. Alright.
Hit me up whenever you...
Alright. I think we're going to call the stream here for tonight. We'll definitely be able to finish it up tomorrow, though. Till then, thanks.